Chicago, President Obama's senior campaign advisor, David Axelrod. David, thank you, as always, for being here. Let's start out with a really simple yes or no. Do you agree with the president that the private sector is doing fine?
I agree with the president who called the press conference on Friday to say that we need to take a series of very urgent steps to accelerate job creation in this country because we have storm clouds rolling in from Europe. So, Candy, the press conference was called to press for hiring tax credit for small businesses, to press for clearing red tape away so that families who have underwater homes can refinance under today's low interest rates and save thousands of dollars a year. And yes, to push to give state and local governments help to rehire some of the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of teachers, firefighters, and police who've been laid off in this last couple of years. We've created 4.3 million private sector jobs in the last 27 months, but we've lost almost 500,000 public sector jobs, and half of those are teachers.
So bottom line, is the private sector doing fine?
The private sector, we need to accelerate job creation in the private sector. One of the ways that we can do that is putting teachers and firefighters and police back to work, because those are good middle-class jobs.
That's the public sector.
That'll help accelerate, but that'll help accelerate the recovery. The small business tax cut will help the private sector. The refinancing will help the private sector because people have more money in their pockets to spend. There are a series of steps that we can take right now that will help undergird the economy against the forces that are arrayed. You see what's going on in Europe in particular. We had the first quarter of this year was the best in terms of private sector job creation, was the best in 6 years. We've had a slowdown in the last 3 months, largely because of global events. What the president has said is that we need to take some urgent action, and he's called on Congress to do that. They've sat on their hands thus far. They're more eager to have a debate over. They're more eager to have a debate over an out-of-context clause in his remarks than the substance of what he said.
But I think that we put it in context in the open. You put it in context in the open. I just want to know whether the administration, whether you believe that the private sector is doing fine. Is it doing better?
I believe it's certainly doing better than the public sector. 4.3 million